Welcome to our Solstice 2019 activation. I am Bloom Post, and I'm really glad that you are here. And if you are watching this on the recording, I'm really glad that you are here. And I'm excited to share this. I had posted that I had not been offering online activations, and I completely forgot that I have offered them over the years. And there's actually an online activation on my YouTube channel, which you're welcome to check out. A hummingbird activation, might be some other things on there as far as activations that I'm not remembering, but I'm excited to launch a monthly activation for 2020. I work with beings in the realms that support and assist in this work. And I will be working with them throughout the year of 2020, and we will have these online each month, and you can find those on my website at bloompost.com. This is one I wanted to offer as a gift, as a launch, as a, get to know me and who I am. I'm super goofy, and I really like to dive in deep all at the same time. So I'm glad that you could be here, and this will be available if you have others you'd like to share it with after we finish today or tonight, whatever time it is for you. There are a couple specific energies I'll be working with tonight and inviting in to support your activation. I want to let you know who they are. I'm going to be invoking the Munari. If you want to write that down, it's M-U-N-A-R-I. You won't find them in the great Oracle Google. I met the Munari through an elder in Mount Shasta, Ahuva Natasha Taylor, introduced me to them, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago, or 9 or 10 years ago. Gosh, it's been a while, long enough that I'm not quite remembering how long it's been. The Munari are a collective energy that I also see individualized, like I can see 3 or 4 of them, even though they are a collective energy. They are doctors and surgeons in the realms who offer energetic surgeons who offer psychic and energetic surgeries. So they are able to energetically open you up to support and assist in these activations and in lots of other things. They can do more than activations. I usually call on them a lot for physical healing because they are doctors, healers in the realms. But they also are really great at attunements, activations, uploads, downloads, all the loads, all the things. They are near and dear to my heart, and I trust them inherently, and I'm excited to introduce some of you to them. Some of you have already worked with them with me. I'll also be working with the Pleiadians, and many of you probably heard of them. Generally, they show up with this amazing Pleiadian blue that there's just really no blue like that on the planet. I live at the foot of the Seven Sisters mountain range in the Blue Ridge Mountains. And the Cherokee consider those 7 mountains to connect in with the stars of the Pleiades. So I had not really worked with the Pleiadians in such a proactive way until I moved to this spot, and it felt really special and important in time to do so. So I will be inviting them in as well. I will also be inviting in your guides, your guardians, your teachers in the realms. It doesn't matter if you know who they are, they will be there. And of course, any ancestors or other support, totems, animal, plant, mineral, elemental, all of that. So just know that your teachers, guides are all welcome here in this space. I'm very inclusive. I want this to be of highest and greatest support for you. So we want your guides involved. I'm checking my list. Checking it twice, going to find out who's naughty and nice? No. The last thing I want to mention is that this is the kickoff, and if you decide to do the other offerings, which are only $18 a session, it's a win-win-win. I highly encourage, if you're able to, do all 12 or at least see the recordings, because this is going to be the kickoff, the beginning that will lead into activations that are really building on each other, and I'm very excited about it. So again, thank you for being here. What I would suggest is, if you're able to, that you lie down, get as comfortable as you are able to get in this moment. You are also welcome to sit if that feels better for you. And if you are concerned about getting a little tired and falling asleep and you want to lie down to receive, then you can always pull your knees up, and that will probably help you stay awake. If you fall asleep, that's okay. You will still receive the activation. If you feel a lot of energy moving and things happening, that's great. If you feel nothing, that's okay too. It's different for everybody. Sometimes you feel it in the moment. Sometimes you feel it after the fact. Sometimes you don't really have a physical sensation of it. It's still working. Okay, so I just want to put that out there. So let's just take a moment and go ahead and get comfy. I'm going to remind you a lot during this process to breathe into your belly. It's a great way to get present. And as you breathe into your belly, let's take a moment to just drop in and check in with your body and ask yourself, where am I in my body in this moment? Where is most of your energy clustering in your body in this moment? Where do you feel most activated? And no praise or blame or judgment, just awareness of where you're really feeling yourself most present in your body in this moment. And if you'd like to shift that awareness to a different part of your body, you are welcome to do that. If it feels more grounding or more expansive for you. So once I take you into the activated space, we will be working with a very fundamental practice. It's the beginning of a much larger practice that the very first shaman I ever studied with taught me, John Crawford, and I still work with him today, 20 years later. So breathing into your belly with your eyes closed. Invoking the pillars of this temple, Archangels Michael, Ariel, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel in the center, Sandalphon above, Metatron below, Zadkiel, Melchizedek, San Germain, San Cipriano. Activating this temple grid space so that we are together in medicine world, together at the sacred fire. And giving thanks for the support of these beautiful mountains that surround me and many of you who are online right now. The Appalachian and Blue Ridge Mountains, the Seven Sisters. Giving thanks for Mother Earth, Pachamama. Giving thanks for the breath, the life force, spirit. And in your sacred imagination, visualizing some sort of portal door, whatever you get is perfect. And for those of you who've worked with me, we're stepping into a different space tonight. So once you have a sense of a portal door, I want you to step through into a beautiful chamber. It's a crystalline chamber. So it's got a feeling of openness and spaciousness and also a bit of a liquid energy vibe because you are within a crystal structure, within a crystal chamber. However you visualize that is perfect. You will be in the exact space that you were meant to be in. And make sure that it's large enough for you to lie down in that space if you'd like to. And surrounding this crystalline structure, this beautiful crystal sacred chamber are your guides, your totems, your guardians, your ancestors, your teachers in the seen and unseen realms. Just allowing all of that beautiful support tonight for the activation. Asking the archangel pillars to anchor this sacred and safe space. Only pure love and pure medicine are welcome in this space. Lifting up what is for your highest and greatest good. Throughout lifetimes, timelines, dimensions, and realms. And as the grid is activated within the sacred space, I'd like for you to connect with your root chakra, right at the base of your spine, at your perineum. And what we're going to do is start spinning that root chakra counterclockwise. Generally, they spin clockwise, but we're actually going to spin them counterclockwise and begin a cleansing process. So visualize the shifting of that root chakra starting to spin counterclockwise. And once you have that spinning counterclockwise, then you keep that spinning and focus on your second chakra, getting it to spin counterclockwise as well. Linking in with your solar plexus, your third chakra. And once again, slowing it down and allowing it to spin counterclockwise. And then we'll move up to the heart chakra, your fourth chakra. Repeating this pattern of slowing down the chakra and allowing it to spin counterclockwise. Then activating the throat chakra to do the same thing. Your fifth chakra, spinning counterclockwise as well. And you'll feel the energy starting to shift. This is opening you up for the activation, for cleansing and clearing what no longer serves. So the throat chakra is also spinning counterclockwise. Now here's a fun one. We're going to cleanse this pineal gland. So we're going to get the third eye chakra spinning counterclockwise as well. And then your crown chakra, seventh chakra, spinning counterclockwise. Now there are more to work with in the larger practice, but we're going to just work with these 7 for tonight, allowing them to spin counterclockwise in this moment. And if you're able, see if you can get them to spin in unison. Invoking the Munari and the Pleiadians to support and assist in beginning the energetic activation. This activation will support your intentions, as well as clearing and cleansing with grace and ease the programs, the attachments that are not supporting your highest and greatest good. And as the chakras are spinning counterclockwise, from the top of the crystal chamber within that crystal grid, a liquid light will begin to flow down into your crown. And it will begin to slowly make its way down through each chakra, cleansing as they are spinning counterclockwise. Like spinning in the washing machine. We're going to spin, cycle these chakras as we cleanse them. And visualize that liquid light flowing down, connecting in with these chakras, crown, third eye, throat, flowing over your beautiful, beautiful heart. Down into your solar plexus, your place of will. And down into your second chakra. And finally into your root chakra. And allowing that liquid light to flow down through the bottom of your crystalline chamber to cleanse, clear, transmute, and transform any hucha, any stuck energy. Feeding it to Pachamama. She loves to eat hucha. So allow that to gracefully flow out. We're filling the cup so that we can gracefully flow out any of the schmutz that's at the bottom. We don't need to excavate it. We get to simply fill it with light and flow it out. And remember to breathe into your belly as the Munari and the Pleiadians continue to work with you. The solstice activation. Keeping that liquid light flowing. And just keeping your personal intentions in mind so that anything that is impeding your intentions can be cleansed, transmuted, and transformed, as well as integrated if necessary at this time. Allowing you to integrate any lessons so that the challenges of those lessons can then be transmuted because the lesson has been received. And as this liquid light flows, the stuck energy out of those chakras that are still spinning counterclockwise, I'm going to ask the Munari to support and assist in clearing, cleansing, transmuting, and transforming any and all hooks, cords, attachments, intrusions, daggers, soul, and karmic contracts, vows, or promises that are no longer supporting your highest and greatest good throughout lifetimes, timelines, dimensions, and realms, so that we transmute and clear all unhealthy attachments and empower healthy connections. So as you are in this beautiful chamber, any unhealthy attachments can be cleansed at this time so that you remain sovereign and autonomous in this activation, especially for my lovely and wonderful sensitive empaths who are here receiving. This is very supportive for empaths. Remember to breathe into your belly. After a nice deep breath into your belly, I want you to focus on your crown chakra, gently slowing the crown chakra, slowing it down so that you can then begin to spin in a clockwise direction. Continuing to allow the liquid light to flow through. And then focusing on your third eye, slowing down that chakra, and then allowing it to change direction. Begin to spin in a clockwise direction. As we make our way down the body into the throat chakra, doing the same thing, you'll feel the energy begin to shift. So allowing that throat chakra to slow down and then shift gears to spin clockwise. Connecting with your heart chakra. Allowing that heart chakra to also slow down and then spin clockwise. Feeling that energy shifting within you as we align the chakras, cleansed and cleared. And from the heart down into the solar plexus, so that it too is spinning clockwise. And as that liquid light flows into the second chakra, it too begins to spin clockwise. And finally, into your root chakra. As the liquid light, the soothing salve continues to flow through and cleanse your core, your inner pillar. See if you can get all 7 chakras spinning in unison clockwise. Breathe into that. Just breathing into your belly. If you're feeling distracted, you can just come back, focusing on aligning the chakras in unison as they spin clockwise and continue to be cleansed and now activated in alignment, in balance, in harmony. And we'll stay in this activated space for a few minutes as the Munari and the Pleiadians and your guides and my guides continue to work with you, work on you, work through you to empower what you are truly seeking in your heart of hearts, in your deepest, deepest dreams. Remember to breathe into your belly. Just come back if you found yourself drifting off. Feeling your energy expansive, even within this beautiful crystal chamber. And at this time, you will receive a beautiful crystal that's just for you. And it will be placed on your chest, on your heart space. Whatever kind of crystal you get is perfect. And if you choose, you may allow this crystal, beautiful liquid crystal, to flow into your heart with grace and ease, allowing the completion of this activation for your highest and greatest support throughout lifetimes, timelines, dimensions, and realms, forward and backward through time, so that all of your experiences are being healed and supported right now as you do this just for you. And as that crystal is sealed lovingly into your heart, take a nice deep breath. We'll begin the integration and completion of this activation as that liquid light will begin to make its way to begin at your crown down to the soles of your feet. It will become your inner pillar of light, with your chakras still spinning in unison, so that you are continually activated with the support that you need in each moment as you make your way from this sacred space. So when you are ready, you can see yourself standing up in that sacred chamber, that beautiful crystal chamber. Taking a moment to allow the full completion of this activation, and thanking your guides, my guides, the Pleiadians, the Minari, ascended masters, archangels, ancestors, beings of light, totems, plant spirits, all the beautiful beings that have been here to assist so lovingly, just for you. They are here just for you, because you are worthy and you are worth it. We don't have to prove ourselves to them. Give thanks. And when you are ready, you can step back through that portal door, feeling yourself lying or sitting down in this space, this physical third dimensional experience. And remember to close the portal door behind you so that we keep energetic clarity. And once again, breathing into your belly, just take a moment to really feel your physical body integrating this activation, the support. When you're ready, you can start moving your fingers and toes. And just for fun, you can see how it feels to start really reconnecting and coming back into your body in a conscious way while continuing the chakras spinning clockwise, even as you open your eyes. And just taking a moment to welcome you back. And at this time, I will ask Madison, my assistant, to complete the recording. And I just want to thank everybody who's here and thank everyone who watches the recording. And then she can stop the recording right here.